Hi everyone, my name is Dua Abdullah and today I will be presenting my Pokemon game project. I completed this project back in Computer Science 201 at UMBC, so a couple of years ago. The goal of this project that I made, Pokemon game, it was to build a menu-driven Pokemon game simulation in C++ using object-oriented programming, which included like arrays and like file input and multiple source files. The project simulated a basic Pokemon game experience, and the user can view a full Pokédex of 151 Pokemon. Let me show you. So like right here, you can see all the Pokemons, all the 151 Pokemons. And you can search and catch new Pokemon, build a team, train the Pokemon in my game to increase their combat power, which is I call CP, and battle against a randomly selected enemy Pokemon. Let me go to my game.cpp file. Yeah. So the purpose of this project was to structure larger C++ programs and using classes to organize different parts of the game. Here is the README of the repository, as you can see, and it explains what the project is, how to compile it, and the main features. So yeah, and the key features, and the main driver file is the project2.cpp, which is right here. And what it does is basically this file checks that the user provides a data file, creates a game object, and also calls the start function to start the game itself. And most of the project logic is in this game.cpp file. Yeah, and the header file, which is right here, it has like all the function skeleton, which I am like implementing in this game.cpp file. So the game class manages the Pokédex, the player's team, the menu, catching the Pokemon, training and battling the Pokemon, and the game stores the full Pokédex in an array of 151 Pokemon, and the user's team can hold up to 4 Pokemon. So this is how you can like display the whole Pokédex. This is the main menu, which gives you like option 1, 2, 3, 4 to press when you play the game. I'll show that in the demo as well. And the Pokemon header file and Pokemon.cpp, which are right here. I'll show you the Pokemon.cpp. This is the Pokemon.cpp file. It defines the Pokemon class, and each Pokemon has a number, name, CP, and rarity. So I used getter and setter functions here. Yeah, as you can see, so like set name, set CP, and I also included a train function that increases the Pokemon's CP. And the file, the text file, so project2 underscore pokédex.txt file is the data file. It contains all the Pokemon information that gets loaded into the game through the load file function in the .cpp, game.cpp, including each Pokemon's number, name, combat power, and rarity, as you can see right here. And the project uses C++ object-oriented programming, like file input arrays, random number generation, and there is a make file right here as well. And the make file makes it easier to compile multiple files together. So like instead of putting in one file, I separated the code into classes, so the program was more organized and easier to understand. And when it comes to catching the Pokemon, the game uses rarity levels. So like right here, common Pokemon has a higher chance of, let me show you. Yeah, so like right here, you can see there's like common rarity, uncommon, and then ultra rarity, where they are like ultra rarity means like uncommon Pokemons have a lower chance, obviously, so ultra rare Pokemons are very difficult to find. So for battles, the game randomly chooses an enemy Pokemon and compares its CP with the CP of the Pokemon selected by the player. And I will give you a demo of how this is run So it is right here, and I already ran in the terminal just to save the time and not make the video too long. So I first started with PWD to just make sure that I'm at the right track. When I do ls, it shows me like all of my files which are there in my repo. Then I did make the game, and then I used this command to run the program. When I run the program, it gives like a welcome message, and then it gives you all the 6 options, which is like display complete Pokédex, display your team, search for a new Pokemon, battle, what do you want to do. So I did 1, which is like display all the Pokédex which were mentioned in the .txt file, which I also went through, and it shows you all the 151 Pokemons right here. So then it gives you the menu again. I chose that number 3. So search for a Pokemon. So then it asked me, okay, we can search our Pokemon, but like what rare do you want to choose? I did common, and then it gave me this, which I did coded in the .cpp, that hey, you start to search, you found this Pokemon Tentacool as added to your team. Then I wanted to display my team, and it then displayed that okay, this is the Pokemon that you have, which we added before. And then I did train the Pokemon, right? So which of your Pokemon would you like to use? Well, I only have 1 in my list, so that's why I chose 1, which was Tentacool. And then it says, okay, your Tentacool goes up because it is being trained. So then I said I want to do number 4 option, which is battle your Pokemon. Then it gave me this, and it chose like a random enemy which says you are going to fight a Poliwag Pokemon, which is chosen randomly, and the enemy has a CP of this. So then again, like it gave me this, and then I chose number 1 to fight with. Then it said you lost and your Tentacool can't lift its head. Then I just went ahead and exited the terminal because I want to keep this video a little short. We're already 7 minutes in. So yeah, so one of the challenges I faced during this whole project was that I had to organize the project across multiple files, because as you can see, there were many files I had to like look through, look across. And another challenge was just managing the team logic, especially when the team was full and the program had to decide whether to replace the weakest Pokemon or not. I addressed this by breaking the problem into smaller functions and just testing each feature on its own, individually. And this project also did help me improve my understanding of C++ classes, object-oriented design, file input arrays, and also helped me in getting started with like debugging code, because this was like one of the first computer science classes I took. So overall, this Pokemon game project helped me practice building a complete C++ program from start to finish, I would say. Yep.